What's up, Poke Players? It's Josh Highland and I'm back again with another video. I want to thank today's sponsor, which is PhotoFast. They've given me 2 of these PhotoFast 24/7 dual catch Pokemon catchers. I'm going to be giving one away. We're going to be opening up one, doing an unboxing and checking out what it's all about. And it's also Grubbin Community Day. So we're going to take this bad boy out and see what it can do on Community Day. Please stick around to the end of the video. You're gonna see why I'm so excited for this. I am gonna be giving away one of these. In order to be eligible for that, please like and subscribe, and in the comments below, let me know what your favorite Pokemon is. Simple as that. And you are gonna be eligible to get one of these. I'll be reaching out and I'll send this, and it's all courtesy of PhotoFast. Okay, so first off, I've used pretty much every Pokemon catcher that you can think of. I've been playing the game since the second day it came out, so we're talking years now. I'm a tech nerd, and whatever I can get my hands on, I've tried. My latest I've been using, obviously, is the Pokemon Go Plus. If you saw my last video, I showed you how to open this up and hack it. It's been pretty good for me so far. I don't really use it to track sleep, but it's been okay. I like how it fits in my pocket. It does have some challenges to it, like all Pokemon catchers do, but I'm going to be comparing that mostly today against the Dual Catch 24/7 by PhotoFast. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's going on. True unboxing here. Nice gold box. It's embroidered. Okay, we're going to open that up. Okay, inside we have a manual. It's going to tell us how to go through it. But, you know, when in doubt, you read the manual. So we're going to set this aside, see if we can get it going without that. Inside this, we got a nice little carrier with a carabiner on it. You just clip this on your belt or your backpack if you want. But it is a small size already. You can see this is, I guess you could use this case for a lot of things. Let's open this up, see what we have going on inside. Okay, inside. Okay, here's the catcher. Look at that in comparison to the Pokemon Go Plus. But what's cool about this is it's the dual catch. Let's get focus on there, dual catch. So this is gonna run 2 Pokemon Go accounts at the same time, where the Go Plus is only 1. Here's a better comparison next to it, next to the Pokemon Go Plus. It's about the same size. The thickness is about the same, with the 24/7 being a bit thinner. This does have that beveled edge to it, so it might sit in your pocket a little bit better, but I don't like that there's the button on top, right, and that big light. This is completely smooth and flat, so it's gonna fit really compact in anything you're doing. And what I do like also is, instead of a top button, we have these controls on the side. We'll get to those in a second. But first, let's look what else was inside of the package we got here. So this nice carrying case fits right in. I probably won't be using this. I like to have this you know, a little bit more easy accessible in my pocket, but the accessories do fit in here well. So let's talk about those. Obviously, like I said, the USB-C charging cable with the nice USB-C charging port there. It does come with these adhesive pads. And why do we need adhesive pads? Well, we need them for these bad guys. There you go. So at the end of these, we can see one says RAID and the other is 24/7. Now this is designed to handle RAID tapping for you, and also keeping your Pokemon Go Plus connected for 24/7, as the name suggests. Normally, with any Pokemon Go catcher that you have, Go Plus, doesn't matter what brand you're using, you have a 1-hour connection time. After 1 hour, it's going to disconnect. So what this is going to do is keep that connected for you. These are the guys where the real magic happens for the 24/7 catching and also the RAID tapping. They have a real light adhesive sticker to the side here. I've found that you don't really need to pull that off though in my testing. And this guy, so this is a little tapping module that's silent, but is gonna tap our screen for us, and that plugs right in there. Let's go back over the controls here before we get too deep. So again, we have a charging port, we have a vibration, and a sound, which is great. You can control those. With the Pokemon Go Plus, I had to hack that in order to make that happen. But now this is built right in, no problems there. We do have an indicator for the one account and an indicator for the other side. There's a pink and a blue side. Doesn't really matter. Well, I guess the blue side is one. This is where our tapping controller is going to plug into. We have an on and off and a reset. Our speaker come around the other side, reset for player two on and off. The port for its tapper. I guess tapper is what I'm calling it. I don't know the real name for it. But let's set this up and then see what we can do with it. So here is my account, right? Josh Highland right there, level 50. What's up, level 50s out there? So let's go ahead and connect this. Go up to the settings, connected devices, accessory devices. So I don't have anything paired right now. I'm gonna set this down. And then on the player one side, let's go ahead and turn that on. And in a second, you can see that we have a device pop up here, right? Not paired, let's click it. Boop, boop, boop. Pairing, do I want to pair with it? I do, cool. So we're connected. And we've got some mon out here. You can see this indicator light is flashing. And what is that? All right, there's a Metatite. They got caught, we got some executes going on. So we're up, we're running, we're catching. This is gonna spin your stops. This is gonna catch your Pokemon. It does only throw red balls because this is seen as a Pokemon Go Plus. The Plus with the button on top will throw those red and blue balls, the Great and Ultra balls, if you press that button. But this is good to go in your pocket just like this, straight up. And we can connect another account to it. And I don't know, let's do that. I have my son's account here. I'm gonna load this up. We'll go straight from the beginning on it. Look at that, we already swept all them on. It's great. Settings, connected devices, accessory devices. Cool, so this is the old catcher we have set up on here. So let's disconnect that. We'll go over here to the player 2 side. We're gonna turn that on. Heard that beep. It's connected. So let's give it a second. Okay, so we're there. Do we want to pair it? Yes. Boom, just as easy as that. So as we have 2 devices connected, and we have one of the dual catch running. I mean, that's why it's called dual catch. So you got a friend, you got a sibling, you know, you just have an alt account. Why not? Just run 2 accounts and you're gonna be catching, you're gonna be doing great. It has a long battery life, it's in your pocket, and we're just going about it. So we're gonna check this out for Grubbin Community Day a little bit later. And it does lock on, it catches, it's doing a great job over here. It's got a little indicator light for which player it's doing the work for. But that's not all. I want to show you another really cool feature of this. So, like I said, this will disconnect every hour. So, you know, it'll go dead like this. You'll have to reconnect it every hour. Say you're in a place that you're going to be for quite a while, at work, at a hotel, some kind of event, and you just want to run the catcher 24/7. I know when I go to Las Vegas, there's all kinds of stops, and you know they get lured up pretty easy, and I'll just try to run my catchers, but every hour I need to reconnect them, and that sucks. So with this little adhesive guy, you can go ahead and you can stick this right over the top of that, Let me go ahead and I'll peel off this little sticker here. Dink, just like that. And we line it up. We can take this, and we line it up right over. Oops. This peels up real easy. So here we go, look. That lined up right over that. We take this, we plug it in. And then over on the dual catch side, we have RAID, which I'll show you in a second, and 24/7. So we go ahead and plug in 24/7 and boom, we're set. So we can go in, connect this, we're gonna connect it up, and then we put this on, and that's it, we walk away. We're gonna be catching for 24/7 this way. So when that disconnects, or right before the hour is up and it disconnects, this device will turn it off and turn it back on. So it will cycle every hour, but it's gonna keep you online and keep you going. And because it is dual, we can do that with both sides, and on, 2 phones if we wanted to, which is fantastic. So another really cool feature of this is, let's explore the other side, the RAID side. This is really awesome. So go ahead and we'll peel that off right now. I have this app that when it taps the screen, it's gonna increase a count, right? So go ahead and clear that out. So to show you what this is gonna do in a RAID, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna stick this on the screen, anywhere on the screen, and let's go ahead and just plug in the RAID side, just plug it in. Now look at that go. It's tapping the screen for us. It's completely silent. There's no sound to it. So imagine you're doing a bunch of grinding, you're doing a bunch of raids. Your hands are gonna get tired doing all this. You can just plug it in and let it go. And if you wanna stop, you just pull it out real quick, do your catching, plug it back in. This works great. Now, one of the challenges with it is you have to make sure that the charge move that you put this over is going to be that charge move that you want, if you have dual charge moves or something like that. But then again, if you just wanted to farm it, you can just put it on the screen. And again, this pulls up pretty easy, so you can stick it back down anywhere you want, and it's just gonna keep going. So that pulls off real easy. And there is additional of the, how many of these do we have? I think there's 8 of them here. Now they're real sticky, but it's low adhesion, so it's not sticking real bad on me. And you can just put this in a plastic bag, or actually what I'm thinking of doing is just sticking it on the plastic bag itself inside of the case when I carry it. That's what I'm saying, this case is really good for these accessories. It just peels right off. You stick it on the screen. Or another thing that I found is if there's not really going to be a time, unless it's a 24/7 playing, where I'm probably going to use that. But what I can do is you can just take this and just hold it down to the screen. Just hold it with your finger, and it's going to go. Look, I'm balancing it right there. That wasn't a good example, but just going to hold it there. So instead of tapping, I'm just holding it down with one finger, and real easy to do, real simple. And then when you're done with it, you just unplug it, put it back in that 24/7 mode, put that piece up in the corner here that's going to control the catching. You're set, you're good to go. I'm really impressed with this. I'm super pumped to endorse this product. Like I said, I've used many before. The tapping capabilities of this is unlike any of the other ones I've had. I've had some that had a mechanical click to them. Those are real noisy. They're prone to breaking. This one, there's no moving parts. It's fantastic. It's compact, really easy to use. Just plug it in and go. Has this nice case. And you can do it with 2 accounts, which is fantastic. So the next step to this challenge is going to be us taking it out and playing with it today on Grubbin Community Day. Okay, we're headed off for Community Day for Grubbin. Let's get our 24/7 dual catcher going. All right, we're connected. Let's party. For the ultimate test of the catcher, I'm just gonna be driving around for Community Day, and let's see how that goes. All right, we're just pulling up to downtown Redlands, California, and it is popping off right now. The catcher is doing really well. It's locking on pretty fast. Obviously it's just throwing the red balls. This isn't a Pokemon Go++. We're not clicking any buttons. It's actually just sitting over here doing its thing. It's also running on my son's account, and it seems to be doing really well. It's spinning stops. Pretty impressed with it. Hey, and if anybody's worried about, shots of me driving and stuff like that, I've got my co-pilot over here, Avi Highland, and we're out here grinding. Okay, Calm Day's doing good. We're taking a lunch break. We're going over to Del Taco. If you don't know about Del Taco, you're missing out. Okay, so we were sitting on top of a gym and 2 Pokestops that we lured up while we're eating lunch. Back on the grind. So that's our Community Day. We're here. I played about 2 hours driving around. The rest of the time I did some manual throws. I wanted to complete the tasks that were there. We completed the research. It was okay for $1, but I'm blown away by the results that we ended up getting. Let's look at all the Pokemon that we caught just cruising around, not even really trying, but using the new catcher. I was playing 2 accounts, my son's and mine. On my account, I caught 205 Pokemon. Of those, 12 of them were shiny. These were all auto catches. I didn't catch any by myself, so this is just cruising around town at a slow speed, nothing major, parking and letting the catcher do its thing when we're at some nests. But this is really awesome. One of the things that really blew me away though was, let's go ahead here and search for today and 4 stars. Look at this. I caught a hundo grubbin. Hundo. That's nuts. So the catcher caught me a hundo and 12 shinies. I'm blown away by that. So I'm sure there might be some good PvP IVs in here. I don't think that grubbin or Vikavolt or whatever the middle is, what is it, Charjabug, is good in any of the meta, so I don't really care, but I'm pumped on the amount of shinies and a stinking hundo out of this. But what's even crazier is, let's take a look over at my son's account. On his account, for some reason, we only caught 116. I did realize what the problem was. He ran out of balls. So the last 45 minutes or so, the catcher was running, but he was out of balls. So we'd hit a stop, it would throw some balls, and it would be done. There wasn't a bank. So that should be a lesson for everyone. When you go into Calm Day, make sure you have a stockpile of balls, especially if you're gonna be running an auto catcher. That's just proof of how fast this thing locks on and throws balls. Incredible. So let's go ahead and look at what's going on here. So we'll do age 0. So 116, and let's look at the shinies. So look at that, that's 8 shinies, and I got 12, this is 8, but the last 45 minutes that we were running the catcher, he didn't have any balls. So this is all within like 1 hour. This is fantastic. Now this part, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. I was here prepping for the video, and look at what happened here. A shundo grubbin caught with the catcher. So to be clear, I got a hundo, this account got a shundo. I don't even know the last time I caught a shundo, but this thing did. So I'm blown away. Sure, it was the luck of the draw. This thing didn't make the shundo appear, but it did catch it, and that's awesome in itself. So Calm Day, I think, was a big success. Again, grubbin, not that great in the meta, but it was really fun to get out there. I am so excited to be endorsed by these guys. I think they're fantastic. This is probably my favorite catcher that I've ever run, and I'm just excited. This is gonna be my go-to. I'll be checking other catchers and other Pokemon related gear, but right now, this is my suggestion. I have links down below in the comments on where to get yours. Again, if you have 2 accounts, the form factor on this is incredible. It stays connected, and it does all that tapping work for you also, which is really handy in raids. But again, thank you again to PhotoFast. Get your 24/7 dual catcher, and I'll see you in the next video.